Hi everybody, Yumi here. I'm doing a RWBY Volume 5 Chapter 11 review. I haven't done any review lately because school, haven't posted any videos lately because of school, but next year's gonna be better. We're actually gonna try to get the schedule down and get all this together. Anyways, we're gonna do this review. I had to do a review for Chapter 11 because stuff popped off. I'm still mentally broken. My mind is still trying to process what happened. Okay, let's get started. So first thing we get is the moon, which I think was kind of cute. I like how, not cute, it looks cool. The moon, how it's all shattered and like it's full. It's the first time we ever seen a full moon and a moon up close like that. We always see it in the background, but not close. The next thing we get is a Rose Garden moment where they exchange look. I mean, it's the look of worry, I guess, to me, but still look. So the squad, you see, they finally meet up with Lionheart, and Lionheart's being suspicious as all get up, asking why you have your weapons. And it's like, well, I mean, they knew something was gonna pop off. They just didn't know what. I'm over here screaming, "It's a trap! It's a trap!" at the screen. Oh well. Found that out later. Yang figured out that that's her mom, and I was just like, well, bust it. And we finally get to see RWBY and Raven actually have an interaction, which is the first time we ever seen it. And based off that, she was like, you sound just like your mother. I'm assuming Summer and Raven did not have a good relationship. They must have not liked each other. Well, I mean, they kind of seem like opposites. Either way, the fireball shocked me for a moment. I was like, wait, Raven can shoot fireballs now? What? But then we find out Cinder, and it's like, oh, that makes sense. How did Cinder know that she was gonna shoot somebody? Alright, they planned that. Whatever. Alright. So then we get all like the matches. We get a rematch of Mercury and Yang. Then we get the fight with Crow and Raven. Awesome fights. Then we get like Hazel coming in, and I thought Hazel. Okay, this is based off of Shalaxon's theory of Hazel being a werewolf. I don't know. I mean, it's full moon, but it didn't happen yet. We don't know. And I was like, oh, is it gonna be a werewolf? Oh, I mean, nothing happened really, except for Renora fighting. And then the next thing we do is we see everyone going off to go fight, and Oscar sneaks off, and they see him sneak off. They say nothing. He sneaks off like no one sees him, but they forgot Hazel's right behind you. Even though Hazel's like, I don't want to fight. So I was just like, okay, if he's not going to fight, then Renora didn't have to fight him. They could have went and helped Weiss, because Weiss really needed that help. Whew, really needed that help. Playing with my heart, RWBY. Seriously. And then we see they could talk about the White Fang, how they're setting up charges. I still don't like their leader now. Adam, no. I was hoping Blake and Sun and Ilya would have showed up. Somehow they haven't. They really needed them badly. So then we have the rest of the fight going on with RWBY going not RWBY. Jean going after Cinder. Jean is hurting. Not only does he torture himself with videos of Kira, but now he is confronted with the person that murdered her. He has to be hurting a lot. Well, he is hurting. He cried. Oh, his poor heart. That's me right now at the end of that. So much is going on. We have a lot of good matchups going on with Leo and Osmond or Oscar. I don't know which one is in. Oh, it's Oscar in control at the moment, I guess. One thing I would like to say is I was not expecting a Cinder versus Jean. I thought Cinder was gonna go straight for Ruby, because like, oh, bottom 4, she was like, I want to beat Ruby. I want to kill Ruby. Ruby is my objective. But nah, okay. Alright. And Ruby tried to go help Jean, but Amber had to be like, nah, you ain't getting close to her. Which is, I switch. But hey, still cool. We didn't get much of Mercury versus Yang, but hey, it's a rematch we've been waiting for. After Pure, we get a Pure flashback. That brought so many memories. I was just like, wait a minute, if you're trying this flashback, someone's gonna die. And I thought it was gonna be John. I was like, no. And we finally get to see Ruby's Silver Eyes in action again. I was like, yay, I thought we was never gonna see it. And it's like, I'm 6. But hey, it's here. I mean, granted, it was short-lived. Still don't know what it does exactly, but I have a feeling it has to, if you look at Cinder's face, it gives you a hint, like a big hint of what it does. Because the only person who was affected was Cinder, because she did like a big Nova Blast. Like a Night Days from Mazora or something. But the only person who got blown back was Cinder. And if you look at her face, that is not a face of a mask. Everyone kept saying it was a mask. I don't think that's a mask. That's her face. Silver Eyes jacked her face. That, like, cause if it was a mask, we could at least see her eye, or like when her eye was flaring up with flames, you would still see the flames coming out from behind the mask. But that went around, like, it's not a mask that covers, like a whole chunk of her face. I think that's her face, like her actual skin face. That ain't a mask. That can't be a mask. That was like a clay doll type of face. Like, whatever the Silver Eyes did, it has to deal with her face. I mean, I can't really say much. I'm probably going to do a video on that later on. I keep saying that, but I'm going to. And then after all that pops off, Ruby's down. She's knocked out. And Cinder, the first person she go after is Weiss. And I'm just like, Weiss, okay, you've been saying you're gonna get Ruby. Here's Ruby, like 2 inches away from you, knocked out, unconscious. Perfect chance to get your revenge. But nah, she just takes the spear and just chucks it at Weiss and kills her. Well, we don't know. I mean, plot armor does not exist. Plot armor does not exist. During that whole section of her death, when everyone's looking at her, like, this is my face, or this. Both of these are my faces. I was broken. I was as silent as the background music. There was no background music. I just had a mouth open expression for at least till the end of the whole credits. My mind cannot process of how it happened. Weiss dies. Plot armor does not exist in RWBY, as we can see. And I thought the only death we was gonna have was Finnick. No, Weiss, you just RWBY, what are you doing? You're killing my emotions. Like, I think the reason why Cinder didn't go after Ruby was have to do with something that happened in Volume 4, where Salem was like, bring her back alive or something, and like she was wondering like, why don't we just why do you want Ruby to be alive? And I was thinking that, but I think it does have to do with the fact that Salem didn't want Ruby dead, which is still a mystery why she wants her alive, because like she's the biggest threat. I believe. Silver Eyes is like that biggest threat. Didn't you like her mom because of that? Isn't that what happened? Or this is a theory for another day. This is another theory for another day. I mean, I don't know. It might not happen, but I feel like it might. I don't know. This is probably gonna be confusing now, but when I put the theory video up, people are like, okay, now she knows what she's trying to say. Anyways, back to Silver Eyes. Speaking of that, we still don't know 100% of what they do. I seriously think it does have to do with something to do with it takes something away, or something. I believe it takes something away. Only because like it affects Cinder's arm and her face is messed up. Like that's her face. That's not a mask. That's her face. That's her actual face. Because if it was a mask, we would at least see like the flames like from her eyes probably flow through half of the mask, or like show at the end of it, but it didn't. That can't be a mask. That has to be her face. And the way that it got cut, that's like it's her face type of cut, not like a mask type of cut. Because if you cut a mask, it's different from when you cut an actual face, like a doll type of mold. Besides that mask, if it was a mask, it wouldn't look like that, like all gray and about to crumble, like I want to say like a clay doll. I'm pretty sure if she was looking at a mask, it wouldn't all black or like had a design on it, because that's just Cinder. I'm pretty sure Cinder would have like some type of design on it to make it look pretty, and that's just a doll type of mold face. I think that's her face. Anyways, I guess that's what's gonna do for this review. Don't forget to scratch the like button and comment down below what you believe or think about this. How do you feel when watching this? Because I was stuck saying for like an hour or two after watching it. So tell me what you think. Comment down below, and don't forget to scratch the like button and subscribe for more content. Bye guys.